Yo, what's up guys? Rob here with another Call of Duty Warzone video, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top 5 meta close range weapons in Warzone. So let's jump straight into the video. Make sure to follow and like if you found this video helpful. So the first gun we're going to be looking at is the WSP Swarm right here. Now this gun is the best close range weapon in the game right now. A lot of people are running this weapon, and this is the build I'm using here. For my muzzle, I'm using the L4R flash hider. For the barrel, I'm using the WSP Reckless 90 long barrel. For the stock here, I'm using the Fortress Heavy stock, FSS Fortress Heavy stock. For my grip, I'm using the Marauder grip. And for my magazine, I'm using the 50 round mag. Now, if you want a bigger mag, you can go for the 100 round mag. It doesn't make too much of a difference. It just impacts the mobility a little bit. The reload quickness is exactly the same on this. And the only thing that changes is the mobility. It's a little bit slower. And the ADS speed is about 20 milliseconds slower with the 100 round mag. So that's all up to you. That's on your personal preference. And if you don't want the Marauder grip and you want an optic, you can get rid of the grip here and use an optic that you prefer. I think the best optics for close range are the slate reflector, the MK, what's that one called? MK reflector, the NIDAR model 2023. These are all good choices for an optic, and this is how the gun looks without the rear grip. Now, I don't really need the optic. I used to use one, but I don't really use it anymore. I just use the iron sights, and I prefer the 50 round mag here. And as you can see here, the gun kills extremely quick. We have the bots on 3 plates. The iron sights takes a little bit to get used to, but you get used to it after a while, and it's not as bad. And you just melt your opponents at close range here. And if we go deeper into the stats here, you can see that the rate of fire is extremely high. It's almost at 1100 here. The effective damage range is up to 8.4 meters. The headshot damage is 29. Upper torso and upper legs damage is 24 to 27. So this gun doesn't hit hard, but since it has such a high rate of fire, the bullets hit your enemy faster and it does more damage. That damage piles up quickly. And the ADS speed is sort of fast. It's 256 milliseconds. It's not the fastest, it's not the slowest, but it's a pretty decent build, and it's definitely the best close range weapon in the game right now. So weapon number 2 here, I also really like this SMG as well. It's the Striker, just the regular Striker here, not the Striker 9. Some people get confused with that. It's just the regular Striker here, and these are the attachments I'm using. I'm using the Sonic Suppressor S muzzle here, the Striker Elite long barrel, the no stock here, no stock, the Sakin ZX grip, and the 48 round mag here. And as you can see, these are the stats on the weapon. This gun hits a lot harder than the WSP Swarm. As you can see, the headshot damage here is almost double. It's 46. Upper torso, lower torso, upper legs is 36 to 39 damage, so that's extremely crazy. But as you can see, the rate of fire is almost half the amount of the WSP Swarm. So you're doing more damage, but you're not shooting as many bullets. So it kind of balances out right there between the two weapons. As you can see, the ADS speed is extremely fast on this gun. It's about 60 milliseconds faster than the WSP Swarm, and it's at 197 milliseconds to aim down sight. And it also has better range on the weapon, almost double the range. So let's go in the firing range and see how it looks. You have the bots on 3 plates. Now, I don't have an iron. I'm just using the iron sight. I don't have an optic, but it's pretty easy to control. I'm just pulling down to the left a little bit on my mouse, and it's very easy to control this recoil. And it kills extremely fast. You can probably take out 3 to 4 players with this gun if you hit every single shot on your enemies. And I definitely love using this weapon. Sometimes you just get bored using the Swarm, so I switch to this weapon, and it's extremely fun. So weapon number 3 is going to be, where's weapon number 3? Oh, this one. I've been using this one a little bit. This is the Modern Warfare 2 ISO 9mm. So it's the new ISO that came out in Modern Warfare 2. And this is the build I'm using here. I'm using the Spiral V3.5 flash hider muzzle, a VLK laser, the slate reflector optics, the 50 round mag, and high grain rounds ammunition. And as you can see here, this gun is like a hybrid between the Striker and the WSP Swarm. It has an extremely fast fire rate, just like the Swarm. It has 1,000 RPMs, and the damage is a little bit higher than the Swarm. The headshot damage is 32, upper torso to upper legs is 23 to 28 damage, and the ADS speed is a little bit faster than the Swarm. So this gun might just be a little bit better than the Swarm overall when it comes to the stats page right here. It has a little bit higher effective damage range, does a little bit more damage. The RPM is a little bit slower, but barely, and the ADS speed is a little bit faster here. And I've been using this gun a lot recently off stream, and it's actually pretty insane. Kills really fast. The only thing that sucks is that when you aim down sight, the VLK laser shows, which is kind of annoying, but this gun kills extremely fast. And you have a 50 round mag here, so you're able to get, you can probably get 2 to 3 kills before you have to reload. As you can see, the recoil is easy to control. I just pull my mouse down and to the left a little bit. As it pulls up and to the right, the recoil down. And that is weapon number 3. So weapon number 4, let's see what weapon number 4 is. I was going to use the Bass V battle rifle here. I built it as an SMG. We have the Sakin Tread 40 muzzle, the light 9-inch Bruin Wyvern short barrel, the no stock here, the 45 round mag, and the DR6 hand stop underbarrel. And as you can see from the stats page here, this gun hits really hard like the Striker. Headshot damage is at 49. Upper torso to upper legs damage is anywhere from 35 to 42 damage. The ADS speed is 260 milliseconds, so it's kind of fast, but you got to remember this is a battle rifle that we made as an SMG, so the damage is going to be a lot higher, the rate of fire is going to be a lot lower, and the ADS speed is not going to be as fast as the other SMGs. But since it does a lot of damage and it has pretty good mobility because of the no stock, it does insane amount of damage. So at first with the iron sights, it looks a little bit bouncy, the recoil pattern. And this depends on what system you're playing on. I'm playing on PC, so it's easier for me to control recoil than someone who's on a controller. So I'm using the Sakin Tread because the recoil it gives me minus 22.6% recoil gun kick and minus 22.7% vertical recoil, and horizontal is minus 13%. So if you want to use if you're playing on controller, you might want to switch this to something else, like maybe the Lockshot KT85 muzzle, the TYLR8. You just got to play around with these muzzles here and see which one works best for you on the system you're playing on. So I found out that this one works best for me because it changes the recoil control stats for the weapon that fit me personally on PC and mouse and keyboard. So like I said, this gun hits extremely hard. Recoil is kind of easy to control, and it kills extremely fast because it's a battle rifle. And then finally, the last weapon here is sort of a cheese weapon that I like using. It's the shotgun here, the Lockwood 680 shotgun. We're using the Bryson choke muzzle, the Lockwood Defender long barrel, the sawed-off mod here, and the Express light bolt. And then the guard is the X-ray skeletonized guard. And this gun is a hipfire build, so this is more specifically for mouse and keyboard players, but if you like using shotguns on controller, you can use it as well. And basically this gun at close range is a 2-shot with hipfire. So I like to just slide cancel around my opponent, flick a shot on them, and then slide cancel and then flick another shot, or use a wall, jump out, use the wall again, and kill them like that. And I can't really show you how it looks like on the range here, but trust me, at 5 meters away, it's a 2-shot kill if you hit your opponent. So that's my shotgun build here. That's kind of cheese. And as you can see here with the stats page, it does a lot of damage, 70 to 72 damage. So especially at close range, it literally takes like one shot to take off all the shield and then another shot to down the opponent. And the ADS speed doesn't matter because we're not ADSing with this weapon. And the hipfire spread is really big, so you're able to always hit your opponents. So yeah, those are my top 5 builds here. Depending on your playstyle, if you want to do, if you want to have a faster rate of fire, you can use the Swarm. If you want to do more damage, you can use the Striker or the Bass B Battle Rifle. If you want to play cheesy, you can use the Shotgun. And if you want a little hybrid of both, you could use the ISO 9mm. So those are my top 5 meta close range weapons in Warzone. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and like the video. Thanks for watching. Peace!